Hey guys, as we are the 27th of December 2017 today, here in my area different retailers and shops start to sell fireworks. Most parts of Europe have very strict rules and restrictions of selling fireworks. In Germany there are only 2 days a year where selling fireworks is permitted without the need of any special authorization or permission from the government or from the community. So as I am more often in the US recently, I randomly visited plenty of fireworks shops like Black Cat, TNT or Phantom Fireworks in Florida. What I found somehow interesting is the variety of fireworks they sell and how colorful and big the packings are, and different than here, fireworks are packed in much smaller quantities. The cakes look much more compact and small, and mostly they don't have such crazy names as they do in the States. In Germany they have an institution called BAM that keeps track of every sold pyrotechnic article and categorize them after testing them, obviously, into different classes such as T1, T2, that stands for technical fireworks, and this is like, those are stage fountains, so everything which is stage or technical pyrotechnic gets this label. So this is like a T1 fountain, it's 30 seconds, 2.5 meters, silver to gold or gold to silver. For T2 effects, which have a bigger amount of pyrotechnic charge, you will need a license as well here. Then we have the category F1, fireworks you can buy from the age of 16. Depending on their size, they will be categorized like this one. This is a little nice set where you have a little bit of everything. Then we have PT1 and PT2, which is a pyrotechnic emergency signal. Here is the number, and it says it's a PT2 device, which is like an emergency flare or emergency flare ammunition for flare guns and all this kind of stuff. Category F4 is dedicated to professional fireworks. Every pyrotechnic device that contains more than 500 grams of composition. Obviously you need a permit to buy that, and I won't review anything today here, which is category 4. So for Germany, every firework has to pass the safety guidelines from the BAM to be sold legally. If you now wonder why you see plenty of videos where people blow up things with huge firecrackers and stuff, and those are certainly not legalized in Germany for consumers, and come mostly from Poland or the Czech Republic, and got smuggled somehow over the borders illegally. But enough about laws and what you're allowed to do and what not. I was heading out today to some local stores to buy some little fireworks I want to show you for my European friends. In some weeks I will head over to the States, and I will do the same firework video again, but with fireworks from the States, so you will have the same experience. But for now I will only show you some German fireworks. In my area here, or for my knowledge, fireworks stores like in the US, they don't really exist here due to the regulations, but you can buy fireworks online if you have a permit or an allowance from the community for, you know, weddings or other events. Please get me right here, this is a category 1 set, so you can purchase this from 16 years on. Sure, you can get much bigger cakes and rockets here with pretty similar effects to the ones you can get over the pond. An interesting thing though is that here you can't find any motor shells. Kits like the famous Excalibur cylinder shells and stuff like that, they don't exist here. We only can buy rockets, even that they can be very big. I haven't seen any motor shells for years in the stores here. Also like smoke balls and those little cardboard tanks, you know, you can play with. They're very rare to find here. It's kind of funny how different fireworks are compared to the States. So let's break into this little set here. It's called Harlekin. Weco is a German manufacturer and stands for pretty good quality. It says 150 single pieces. It says it contains snap, spinners and crackling effects, packed in this transparent fire retardant plastic bag. And it says Jugendfeuerwerk, which means it's fireworks for teenagers. Here you can see those BAM numbers. So every little piece in there has special number to identify what it is, where it comes from, and what pyrotechnic composition is in there. What means that every product has been inspected and tested several times to their contents and performance. Sure, the package tells you that it's a dangerous good and you have to take precautions to not burn yourself and all this kind of stuff. So let's break into this thing. Let's get everything out of the bag first. Alright, what do we have? So, we have a Geisterlichter, which translates to ghost lights, 4 pieces. Have a look. Okay, very small fountain, obviously Chinese made. So there are 2 green and 2 red burning little fountains. So next we have those 4 little mini volcanoes. Okay, you have those classic little volcanoes. I broke that one. Yeah, that's what I thought. You see, it's just a little fountain in the shape of a volcano. But anyway, oh, by the way, the set costed about $5, like €4.50, which will be like maybe $5 or $6 US, so not that expensive though. There you have the good old snaps. I think everybody knows what they are. In German they are called Knallerbsen, what you can translate to banging peas, because they look like peas. Get 2 boxes of those though, 100 pieces, nice. Oh, let's just open one up so you see the size of them. It's a little bag with some sawdust and the little banging peas. Okay, Sterntaler, star coins, you can translate it. I know those things, actually what they are. Here you see them. They actually are stars they use in the professional grade shells, wrapped individually with a little piece of fuse. And you can get them, sure, in every color, and this might be a little crackling effect. Feuer Wirbel, swirling fire, somehow, something like that. Kreisel effect, silver spinner. Let's have a look in there. Oh yeah, the classic ones, those little twisted up black powder filled paper rolls, roll-ups. You get 10 of those. Silber Wirbel, you can then get these in the States as well. I mean, those are the little twisters. You know, the things that get stuck all the time because sometimes when this cardboard piece is bent in, like this, you know, they just don't spin anymore. Dicke Brummer. So that can be translated into something like Fat Mama. They usually came in a little cardboard box, like yeah, quite similar to the Sterntaler. Yeah, they redesigned it a little bit. There are 3 in the box. They are ground spinners with a little changing color effect. Usually they're red and green. Yet another product they repacked into this new stick format kind of box. They also came in a little cardboard box usually. Tolle Biene it's called. Also it's a ground spinner, 5 pieces. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, 6 crackling sticks with crackling effect. Those are new, I never had those. Or maybe I had, but they changed the packaging again. So let's see how they look like. Oh, okay, they look like standard sparklers, but they have, oh yeah, they have little air pockets in here. Can you use it inside? I'm wondering. So it actually doesn't tell you if you can use it inside. I'm wondering if you can burn down your house. They don't actually tell you if you can light them indoors. They tell you to not put them in your Christmas tree and to not eat them. Well, we find out. Let's try. And now on the last the classic sparklers. They don't have the little black powder tip, I see, so I am curious how they will light. Alright, let's go and light them up.